Hello, hello. It says you are live. Welcome, everybody. I'm Kelly. Welcome to SPTV Never Ends and Artology. Don't know why I'm popping on live tonight. I guess because I haven't been here in a while. Trying to get back in the groove, but it's not easy. It's not easy. I actually recorded a whole art video yesterday, and then when I went to post it, I noticed that the screen was black, so my webcam wasn't working. I didn't have it hooked up right through StreamYard or something. I don't know. And so I tried to do it again, but I didn't go and make a whole video without checking it. And lucky I checked it after about 5 minutes because it. Hi, Kimberly. I was saying I made a video yesterday for an art project, and then when I went to post it, I noticed that the screen was black, and when I checked out the whole video, the whole thing, there was nothing. You could hear my voice, but there was no there was no video, just audio. I was so mad, and I was actually using my phone as a webcam so I could try setting it up from behind me, because I haven't figured out the best way to film showing my desk, where I'm working. And I did it from above, in front and above the first time, and it was okay. But when I went to show the earrings that I had made, I don't know if you saw it or not, but like when I held them up, hi, Bill, right? Welcome. But when I held up the earrings, since the camera was in front of me and looking down, like the earrings, of course, were hanging down, and so you couldn't see them. I had to, anyway. So I thought, well, if I film from over my shoulder, that you would be getting my view more, and that might be better. But since I haven't figured out how to um, use my phone as a webcam the right way, it didn't work. But oh well, I will figure that out. In the meantime, I was just reading. Remember, I said I had uh, a trivial game for know it alls? It's just a small box of cards. I was just reading some of the questions, and they're pretty easy, I must say. At least for people my age, I think they would be pretty easy. So I don't know what they're talking about for know it alls. I would have thought they would have been a lot harder. Some of the sports questions I didn't get, but um, let's see, food and drink, they're pretty easy. Here, I'll give you a couple. Which root beer company often features a bulldog on their logo? A&W, Mug, or Barks? Or is it Bargs? Barks. I think that's a Q. Do y'all know the answer to that one? I'm not a root beer drinker myself. I do like root beer floats, though. I used to love those when I was a kid. Okay, I will read some. If yes, Kimberly, you got no, 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 no. It's Mug. It's Mug. Mug root beer. Here, let me read a couple more. I'll stay in the. Okay, there's sports. There's geography. There's history. There's food and drink. I'm not sure what else. There must be a science one. I need to light this. Hold on one second. I'm trying to get some more light on the action over here. Let's see. Oh, yeah, there's science and tech, history, geography, sports, and food and drink. It's kind of like Trivial Pursuit, I'm thinking. Yes, Barks Root Beer has the what did I say? So the dog on their logo or something. Okay. Almost anything but sports. Okay, which country is this is food and drink. Which country is the birthplace of coffee? Do you want me to give you the three to choose from, or should I just let you figure it out? It's either Brazil, Colombia, or Ethiopia. The birthplace of coffee. I think I would have gotten that one wrong. No. Anybody else want to guess? I'll wait a minute because I know there's like a 10-second delay in the actually it's wait, what did you yes, it is Ethiopia. Ding ding ding, you got that one. Okay. Despite its name, which of the following is not a type of nut? Peanut, hazelnut, macadamia nut. That's strange. I would think all three of those are nuts. Peanut, hazelnut, or macadamia nut. One of those is not a nut. Peanut, how did you know that? What is it? It doesn't tell you what it is. It should tell you why it's not a nut. What is it? What is it? A seed? Oh, a legume? Is that how you say it? Legume? Huh. See, and I said I thought these were easy, and then I like stumble bummed on the. Here's one: entertainment. What is the name of the villain in the Halloween movie? In the Halloween movie franchise? Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, Freddy Krueger. The villain in the Halloween movies. I don't watch those kind of movies. They're too scary and bloody for me. I just would have had to guess. Yep, you got that one. Pop star Rihanna is from which Caribbean island? Trinidad, Jamaica, Barbados. I know who Rihanna is, but I had no clue what island she was from. Trinidad, Jamaica, Barbados. She's from Barbados. Let's see. What is the highest grossing film of all time? Titanic, Avatar, Avengers Endgame. I would have no clue. I'm not a movie person at all. Titanic, Avatar, Avengers Endgame. The highest grossing film. Nope. It's actually Avatar. I don't even know what that is. Avatar. I mean, like I said, I am not a movie person. Richard last night asked me if I would ever go to a theater to watch a movie, and I said no. I hate going to movie theaters. I hate it. I always want to sneak out and smoke, or I don't know. I'm too uncomfortable sitting in my wheelchair, to sit through a whole movie. I'd rather wait till they came out on the TV. Well, I'd watch them at home, and then I don't really even watch movies. Let's see. I'm gonna do a science and tech. What is the smallest unit of memory size? Kilobyte, megabyte, gigabyte. Oh my goodness. These are mostly tech. I don't think I. Mhm. Yep, you got that right. Kilobyte. In Einstein's famous equation, what does the C in E equals mc squared stand for? I knew that one. Speed of sound, speed of gravity, speed of light. I think. Yes, 909, you were correct. E equals mc squared. The C stands for the speed of sound, the speed of gravity, the speed of light. Is there really a speed of gravity? I've never heard that. I don't think that's a real thing, is it? Speed of gravity? It sounds silly to me. Yep, speed of light. Hi, Rosaline, how are you? Yes, you got that right. Speed of light. Is there a speed of y'all all got that right. Smart as a whip. Um a speed of gravity? I don't think there is a speed of gravity. I mean, if you didn't know it might sound like something, but I've never heard of the speed of gravity. That cracks me up. The acceleration of gravity 10 meters per second squared. What? Really? Oh my gosh, that's too smart for me. Did you just make that up? I mean, I believe you, but let's see. Which of the following is not one of the four lobes of the human brain? Cerebral, temporal, frontal. Hmm, I would have gotten that wrong. So I thought they all were, but they're not, I guess. Cerebral, temporal, frontal. 19 meters per second squared, not made up, it's real. How? I did not know that. I mean, I don't remember hearing of the speed of gravity, and you are correct, 909. It's cerebral. Which of the following is not one of the four lobes of the human brain? Cerebral, temporal, frontal. And it is cerebral. That's weird. I wonder what cerebral is. I'm going to have to Google that sometime. The electricity used to power electric cars is measured in what? Kilohertz, kilowatt, megawatt hours. Kilowatt hours, kilohertz hours, kilowatt hours, megawatt hours. Electric cars. Well, that makes sense, I guess. It's the cortex. The cerebral is the cortex. I still don't get it, but that's okay. um, I know nothing about electric cars, but mega maybe. It's not megawatt. It is kilowatt. Yes. Rosaline got that correct. It is kilowatt hours. Hmm. Hmm. We all know this one, I think. What's the smallest unit of matter? A cell, an atom, or a molecule? Oh, did I give the answers? Yeah, I did. Cell, atom, or molecule? Atom. Yes. Ding, ding, ding. Correct, correct. Anyway, so, oh, how about this? Which scale is used to measure the heat of peppers? Caps, I can't say that word. Capsi, capsaicin? No. CAPSAICIN. Or Saffir-Simpson or Scoville. The scale used to measure the heat of peppers. Scoville. Yes, you got that right. Oh, y'all all know that. Did y'all know that Tommy's last name is not really Scoville? I didn't know that. I just found that out a couple of weeks ago. And actually, his name's not even really Tommy. It was wild when I learned that. Back to crocheting for you. I don't blame you. Um, I was telling them, Rosaline, that I recorded a video yesterday for an art project, and I was using the phone as a webcam and having it go through StreamYard on my computer so I could see what I was trying to see what the camera was showing. And anyway, I recorded the whole thing, and then when I went to post it, I noticed that that it didn't record. The screen was black. So I have to go back and redo that and figure out what I did wrong. But I'm going to start posting some art things. After this, I'm going to try doing that video again. And I do want to have a game night. So the only one that has answered my posts reaching out to get players is Clearwater Chad. Hi, Maya. How are you? Yeah, I hate it when that happens too. It's very annoying. Yes, Chasing the Heat. Johnny Scoville. Yeah, that's his channel. I guess that's why they adopted the last name Scoville. It makes sense. But yeah, I had no idea that that wasn't their real name. Anyway, these headphones are falling off my ears. If I don't have my hair in a ponytail or braid, these slide right off of my ears every time. But anyway, so I guess we're finished with the questions for now. I don't know. Trying to figure out where I'm going to start. To tell you the truth, the video I shot that didn't work out was pretty much about I want to do a collage, kind of like I was going to call it a 30-day collage challenge, but 30 days seems like a lot of days, so I changed it to 20 days. Sorry, I'm trying to close this box and it's not wanting to close. Um, and so I told people to figure out what they're going to use for a canvas. I don't know if y'all saw. I'm going to get my, hold on real quick. Oops, I'm knocking things off the wall. I made this in a humanities class. And I called it My World. I went to the thrift store and got a little globe, and I just covered it in things at the time that I liked. M&Ms, and there's a lot of rabbits on here. There's a picture of, let's see, my son and I when I was a lot younger and he was little, right there. He was a little towhead when he was little. His hair's gotten darker as he's gotten older. Look how young I was. I was probably about 44 or 5 right there. 44 maybe. But so I want to do another collage. This one's all coming apart and everything. That stuff is peeling off. And look, it even had a cool little stand that I painted. But so I told people to figure out what they wanted to do their collage on. And then the only thing I could find around the house was at Christmas. Remember those big cans of thank you, you love that? And yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. You know, it was my world, and so I told people to figure out what they want to do their collage on and to figure out a name for it. But remember when people used to give away those big cans of popcorn that that had 3 different kinds of popcorn in it? Well, look how small the cans have gotten. It's about the size of a paint can. But I found this in a corner of my bedroom, and so I took the label off, and I kind of started it a little bit, but I named mine Yes, I Can, because it's a can. So that's the name of my collage, Yes, I Can. And the thing is, I don't have any old magazines to cut out of, but I was going through my drawers and I have all kinds of this kind of stuff. Oops, this one's stuff's falling out. I have all kinds of, like, I mean, that's full of flowers and butterflies and like old stamps. And then these are transparencies. Like, here's a transparency. It's a big moth. But I have a ton of that kind of stuff. So I thought maybe I will kind of keep it in this kind of theme, you know, like old tags and stuff like that. That's probably what I'll do, because I'm sure not going to go buy magazines. So hi, Nicole. Thank you. Yeah, it is kind of cool. Your dog is being needy, Maya. Yes, that's how they are, but that's okay. Yeah, so I thought my theme would be with these old-timey looking things. Trying to turn my wheelchair because I'm facing away from you guys. But anyway, and so I changed it to a 20-day project. I'm going to try to put something on here every day, at least a few things. But then I keep saying I'm going to be going to Austin, and I am. So I'm planning on going on the 8th of July because I can get a bus ticket from Jacksonville to Austin for $47. That's one way. And if I tried to go before then, it was around $100 one way. And so I'm going to be going around the 8th, and I'm going to be there for 6 nights. And so that's going to mess up my collage challenge, but that's okay. I might have to make it a 30-day again because I'm not going to carry that can with me. So I've been buying all kinds of chalk to take with me. I mean, I have a box of just plain white chalk, you know, the skinny kind that teachers use on the chalkboard. I have a box of that, and then of course I have all the colored chalk, different brands, Crayola brand, and Michael's store brand, and yeah, that was a lot cheaper for that ticket. But you know what? Coming back, Nicole, it's $100 no matter what day I put in to come back. It was right around $100 coming back, and I can't understand why. It's so weird that it would be one price going, but coming back would be another price. Oh, and guess what, though? Guess how long the bus ride is? It's pretty long. It's like 30 hours. But that's okay. I really don't mind the bus at all. And I'll have my little dog with me. I think it's shorter. It's not as many hours coming back. Maybe that's why it's more expensive. I don't know. And like going, I think it's the Flex bus or Flexi, or I don't think it's Greyhound going. I think it's something else going actually, but coming back it was Greyhound. I don't know. It's the return uphill. Exactly. I don't understand why it would be so different, but I think it must be the Greyhound's more expensive than, they have something called the Flex bus, and they also have another real cheap bus over here, Maya, that I forget what it's called. Is it called the Bud? It's some bus. It's real cheap. Like you can get, like, to go from Houston, Texas to Austin, Texas, which is in a car about 3 hours. Sometimes you can get it for like $7 to go from Houston to Austin. I mean, like ridiculously low rates, but I don't know. So I haven't told Richard I'm going yet, but I mean, he won't care. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to pay all of my rent this much because I need to have some spending money and stuff. It's a 30-hour bus ride, and I have I have to change the bus 2 times. And the first time is not very long at all. It's like an hour and 20 minute. It's in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And I think it's only like an hour and a half or an hour and 20 minutes changeover time. But then we get to Houston at like 3 in the morning or something, and we have a 5-hour layover. Yeah, 30 hours. That seems long, but it really does go by fast. It might not seem like it, but it does. But you make a lot of stops along the way, and a lot of the times, like, they let you have a cigarette break. Thank gosh. Yeah, 30 hours does seem long because actually let's see, it should, well, if you drove it, okay, driving from Destin, Florida, which is on the Gulf side of Florida, to Austin takes 13 hours. And from Jacksonville, where I live now, to Destin is 5 hours. So if I drove in a car from Jacksonville to Austin, it would take about 18 hours. So taking the bus is only 12 hours more. That seems like a lot, 12 more hours. But I don't have to drive either. I can just relax. And they do have Wi-Fi on the buses. So, but I can fall asleep pretty easy and sleep a lot of the time. I can fall asleep a lot easier in a vehicle than I can in my bed, which is weird, but yeah, I don't have much trouble falling asleep when I'm the passenger uh, on an airplane or in a car or on a bus. Um, how do I mute this? Because I need to blow my, oh, hold on one second. I'm going to blow my nose, you guys. Okay. Excuse me for that. One of your kids lives near Austin, takes you about 10 to 12 hours to drive down. Where? Hi, Fiona. How are you? Yes, I'm so glad you caught alive. um, where do you live, Rosaline? It takes you 10 to 12 hours. The 5 hour layover makes a lot of difference. Yes, it does. You know, and I grew up in Houston. If we weren't getting there at like 3 in the morning, I could call somebody, you know, and we could go eat or something during the layover, but it's a very bad time to have a layover. layover. Um, and where near Austin do they live? Like in Pflugerville or New Braunfels, something like that? You're in the, oh, I didn't know you're in the Kansas City area. I lived um, at the lake um, in Osage Beach for 5 years. I used to go to Kansas City every once in a while to shop. You'll need 2 days to rest after that marathon trip. Well, really, I will. Oh, and Colleen, I know exactly where that is. Yes, I do. That's from growing up in Houston and driving to Austin a lot. But um, actually, Maya, since I can sleep so easy on a bus or a plane or in a car, I should be rested by the time I get there. And you guys, I will get to protest, and my son is there for the summer. He got a job. He said I think he's working in a restaurant. He says, Mom, I'm making really good money, and he's going to pick me up from the bus station and take me to um, the Airbnb, which is going to, I'm not going to have a whole place to my own. That's too expensive, but I'm going to um, rent a room in someone's house, and I think well, I haven't chosen which one I'm going to do yet. Where I'm going to stay exactly yet. There's a few that I have to choose from. Yes, Maya, I am so excited about seeing my son. I really am. But I figure, I mean, like for 6 nights, um, if I get one of these rooms, it's going to be under $200, and you cannot beat that with a stick. I mean, you know how expensive hotels are. well, 6 nights, and I'm not going to be at the house I think I'll probably just be there to sleep and shower mainly. I do miss him terribly. I just have to not think about it very much, Maya, or else, I get too sad and then I get mad at my mom and then I get sad again. So I just kind of have to block it. But we're not supposed to do that. We're supposed to be able to feel our feelings. But I don't like to feel those feelings, you guys. I'm sorry. They are too hurtful. They're too much. I don't like those bad feelings. I mean, I guess none of us do, but um, that's probably why I've been through so much because I don't know how to process those bad feelings. Uh, I need therapy, but I do my art for my therapy. That way, I'm concentrating on something that I love to do, and I am making things that I can sell and make money from. So it's a win-win. You're the same, yeah. It's hard, and I was reading um, a little bit about art and art therapy art art therapy and how to heal from trauma, and it was listing like 10 things you can do, and the second one on the list was learn to hold on, let me see exactly, it's right here. It says, oh, lean into the discomfort. This is 10 tips on how to heal from trauma. And the second one is lean into the discomfort. Ugh. None of us like to do that, I don't think. Art makes a lot of difference for the better. And you would know because you are an artiste. That is for sure. But anyway, well, you guys, unless y'all have something, I was going to say, let's see. Usually, lately, when I come on here, I have not um, been caught up with the happenings in the SPTV community, but I did this evening. I watched a couple of, um, I watched Aaron and Liz, and who else did I watch? Seems like there's a couple of more, just to kind of see what was going on, and I'm just tired of it all, and I know y'all know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so other than that, and I don't watch the ones that I think most people watch, like what Kennel? What? Oh, the Kennel. I got it finished. I didn't. You haven't heard? Yeah, I we mailed it not this past Monday, but like the Monday before this past Monday, and it got there on the Thursday of last week. But listen to this. I'm still upset about it, Maya. Um, I decided I didn't know what I was going to charge because I wanted to like see how long it would take to make, and I wanted to research it a little and try to get a clue of what a professional, I guess architects mostly build those kind of models. And so I decided at the end It took 132 hours about to make, a lot longer than I thought. But I wanted to charge $20 an hour, which I thought was pretty reasonable. I mean, you have to charge for your work, right? I mean, minimum wage here is, in a lot of places, it's $18 an hour. In California, I think it's more like $20 an hour. My nose is itching. But, oh my gosh. Now, mind you, this man just, um, and it sounds terrible if I say this, but I mean, he won a lawsuit and got $2 million a few years ago. And he told me, go ahead and make it. Even when I didn't have a price, up front, he said, I'll pay anything, just make it, just make it. He was real excited, but he balked at $20 an hour. So I went down to $15 an hour. And it paid for the rest of my cruise, basically. But I wanted to go see my son too, so that didn't work. Oh, is Rosaline, are you still here? If you're here, I got paid early, so I will be sending you an email after I get off of here tonight and record a video and check my emails. I'll be sending you another email. Okay, you're here. I'll be sending you another email tonight. So then all that will be taken care of. Yay! And look, I didn't even have to wait till the 1st. It's so, I love, well, I have online banking. It's all online. It's Chime. And they pay me, like, I usually get paid on the 3rd. When you get disability, you either get it on the 1st or the 3rd. The government can't pay everybody on the 1st, so they split it up, the 1st or the 3rd. And I usually get it on the 3rd, but Chime has been paying me on the 1st I've had Chime for about 4 years, I would say. And now they've even started to pay me before the 1st. So it's not every month, but most of the months. Anyway, it's pretty cool. Yes, I will do it the same way. And I will do that before I go to bed. So you'll have it when you wake up, if that's okay. Yeah, I'll do it the same way. And I never make cash deposits because I usually don't get cash from anybody or checks. But when I got paid he made the check out to Richard, and Richard gave me cash, and I had to get it on my card. And I found out that I could go to Walgreens and make a deposit to them, and it goes on my account immediately, and they don't charge you for doing that. So I have a way to make cash deposits now. So I was going to go open up another bank account, but I don't want to do all that. I really like staying with Chime because they pay me early, and they let me, if I go over my if I run out of money, they let me borrow $85 a month, and then they just take it out of my direct deposit check. So, and I got that. They always take like 85 off the top. Well, since I did that job, I didn't have to borrow the 85, and so they didn't take it out of my check this month, and it was like having almost an extra $100. It was pretty cool. I don't think that will last long. My disability check is so small, you guys. It's $950 a month. Oh my gosh. If I didn't live with Richard, um, well, I'd be homeless again. That's for sure. Um, because there's no way to get a place and live off $950 a month. It's hard even when you have a roommate, you know? That's not much money. And I do have my jewelry, but I need to, if I don't, when I come back from that cruise, if I don't set up an Etsy shop, y'all should all shame me because I have so much inventory, you guys. I have got to start selling it, and I'm not going to be able to do that if I don't set up an Etsy shop because I don't. I can drive, but I don't drive right now. First of all, I owe for a speeding ticket from about, gosh, 6 or 7 years ago, and they won't let me get my license back until I pay that, and it's like up to $700, and I am sure not going to pay that back. And plus, I don't have a car, but I need to start. So my point was, I can't go to different like shows and set up in a booth and sell stuff that way. I have to do it online. And I know, Maya, it's not enough to live off of. But you know what? Like, okay, so here, have you tried listing your goods on a Facebook? No, I haven't. I haven't. You have other friends who do that? No. Huh. I don't like Facebook that much, and I don't know why. I should do that because I have a lot of high school friends on there. But I have posted a few things on there, and no one really responded. Like when I was first trying to sell jewelry to make money for the cruise, I didn't get a very good response. Summer Savage was helping me post some things on Facebook, like earrings. I think we posted way too many, and it was just confusing. But I really think I should get an Etsy shop, you know, with a suggested price. Yeah. And you know what? The hard part is I've still got to get my tooth fixed before the cruise too. Hard part is for me is taking all the pictures and then trying to like go back and fix each picture, crop it, and fix the whatever, the lighting or whatever. Oh my gosh, it takes so much time. And I tried to do that a couple of times, and I ended up with like, I'll take 3 pictures, 2 or 3 pictures of each pair of earrings and pick out the best one, but then I don't delete the other 2, and everything just got so confusing, and I still in the cloud have so many photos of so many jewelry items that I should just go and delete them all instead of trying to go through them. So yeah, I'm not good at taking pictures really. And plus, you know, you want to like get it set up so you're not just taking a, a picture of a pair of earrings on a white background or, you know, like you want to have little props and stuff because that helps the things look better also. Um, and it's just to do all that, and I'm not complaining about it being a lot of work, but it is a lot of work. Um, and I don't mind working hard and stuff. It's just really not my forte being a photographer. I would, and selling, I hate selling. I hate it. I hate it. Maya, you probably know that I use a laptop. Yeah, I have a laptop. Um, yeah, Maya, wouldn't you rather be creating rather than trying to sell your stuff? I hate trying to sell my stuff. And you know what? When I was in high school and working retail, I won a lot of sales contests, a top salesperson, but that was clothes. So I know I can sell, but that's not what I like to spend my time doing. I like to spend my time creating it and making it. I do have a light box, Rosaline or Maya. Yes, I do have one right over here, and that's what I have been using. Yes, and it helps. It does, except for the necklaces. My light box isn't big enough to my have the form. The necklaces have to be like on a tall form. You know what I'm talking about? Like it looks like a neck. It looks kind of like the neck, and they're too tall for the light box. So anyway, you were going to suggest downloading your pictures to your hard drive. Oh, yeah. Um, I just need to do it. I just need to do it, but I'm not going to concentrate on that till after I get back from the cruise, that's for sure. Now I need to go see my son, go protests, do some chalk art. I'm not very good at chalk art, but I'm going to try. I got some liquid chalk too, and it's called puffy chalk. So I'm going to see what that's about. It's probably going to drive them crazy. I'm thinking it might be harder to get off of the sidewalk though. I don't know. I hope I don't get in trouble for it. We'll see. I'm going to be trying to live stream from there, of course. So, but I think you have to have 1,000 subs to live stream through YouTube, and I only have 660 something. So I'm hoping once I get there that Pearl Snappy and Selfless can help me wrangle up some more subs. I'm hoping that's what happens. I need to email her actually, let her know when I'm planning on coming. I hope they're going to be there at that time. I'm not going to get my tickets until I find out that they're going to be there for sure, because I do not want to be out there protesting by myself. My nose is itching because the fan is blowing little pieces of my hair on my face. It's making my nose itch. You don't think it's true? You're alive now? Yeah, but I'm going through StreamYard. I haven't ever tried to stream straight from YouTube. I guess I should try that, huh? I always go through StreamYard for some reason, and I know there's a reason. You can do that on your phone, yes. Yeah, so I guess I'll try to do a live straight from my phone. I did get phone service today, and they let me get it. My mom, I got this Apple. It's an old Apple. It's like an 8, but I got it from my mom, so I wasn't sure if I would be able to use it. Sometimes if it's locked, you can't have service turned on, but I got service turned on, and so I'm ready to go. Yeah, I will practice between now and then for sure. Just open StreamYard in Chrome. Yeah, I have it on my phone. I do have StreamYard on my phone, so I will definitely try that. Maybe after I make my video tonight when it's morning. The one time before I started doing my Kindle project, I decided it was like 6 in the morning, right when it was getting light, and I was taking my dog for a walk, and I was going to take, I think Kimberly was actually, I went on live with the phone, and I was going to take the phone with me on the dog walk on my scooter so I could show people like around my neighborhood and stuff. But I forgot I wasn't hooked up to, I didn't have service on my phone, so the screen went completely black once I got away from my house and wasn't on Wi-Fi. So now that I have service, maybe this morning in a few hours, when I take my dog for a walk before I go to bed, I will try streaming from my phone and see what's what. I will definitely do that. But anyway, my eyes, these glasses really do reflect bad, don't they? Anyway, well, I'm going to go. It was so nice talking to you guys and girls, and I appreciate you being here for me. And I will see you guys either later this morning. Probably Maya, you might be up and around when I go streaming from my phone this morning, but I bet you won't, Rosalie. Okay, everybody, thank you again. Like I said, I appreciate you, and I'll see y'all on the flip side. And look for a Artology video. I'm going to post it before I go to sleep tonight. And I will talk to you later. Thanks.